I want to make it public. I want to share this story because I know that I hope that it might help to get my sister out of there.
You were able to get out of Ukraine on the day that war broke out, correct?
February 25, the next day, yes, I moved to Lviv in January this year. So I was lucky that I was close to border and I was able to get to the border with Poland. It was terrible. We have to walk 11 kilometers because we don't have a car, and this was like the first day. There were nothing, like no volunteers. Like it's just the beginning. So it was mess and no transportation, nothing. And we were lucky that like people, Ukrainian girls on the car, they were passing by and they pick us up because we hired a taxi driver who took us to the border, but not to the border exactly, but as close as he could. And then we have to like leave the car and walk with our feet. And when we crossed the border, we went to Warsaw because there we have a friend who can let us live in her apartment. And from there, I was lucky to get to Portugal.
Now, tell us about your family. You say in this, first of all, you work in human resources for an IT company, correct?
Yes, for years.
And you have a 54-year-old mother, a 32-year-old twin sister, and a 19-year-old brother. Tell us about them. What happened to them once war broke out?
My mom is 52. It's a typo. So she's 52, not 54. My twin sister, she's 32, same as me. We were born the same day. And my younger brother, he's 19. They used to live in a small village, really, really close to the border with Russia. So it's like Ukraine, 100 meters, and then Russia. It's on the border. And the whole region is my home. And when the war started, my family, they were taking this village. It's the first village on the border. And they were taken like within first hour by Russians. So no one was able to get out. People were trying to reach a bus. There is a bus that is going to Kharkiv from the village. And even the bus, they have to get back. So no one was able to get out.
Tell me when the last time you heard from your sister, and have you heard anything about your sister?
It was 25th or 26th of February. She called me. And as I find out later on, she wasn't able to text me because Russians, they are like in the village, they are searching the houses and they are taking whatever they want. My sister's phone, they took the phone.
So you haven't heard from your sister since late February and you have no idea where she is?
I know where she is. I know where she is. She's exactly at the same place where were my mom. They took my mom from first time. They took my mom and my sister in March. In March 6th, they took them and then they let them go. First time. Second time they came exactly for my mother. It was March 26th. They took my mom to captivity. They took her from home with a bag on her hand. They took her to Russia. First place was called Hoptivka. It's like the border spot between Russia and Ukraine. My mom spent some time there in a cell, and then from there they took her to Russia. And in Russia they are taking people to SIZO, which is kind of name for prison in Russia. And I think my sister are there. They know that my mom, she's a military person. She's an army cook for years. Since 2017, she works for army. And they know that our family is kind of military. So that's why they took my mom and they took my sister. And I know that these are the same people.
Where is your brother right now? Do you have any idea where he is?
He texted me this morning. He said he doesn't know if he will be able to charge his phone again. And also he said that like more than electricity, they turn off the gas in the village. And we have like all kitchen with gas. So you're cooking on the gas. Since today, he and all people there, they will have to cook outside, make a fire like cave people and cook if they have something. They don't have food there, because since February 24th, nothing comes from city, nothing. No one goes there because it's taken completely by Russians. So they are eating what they have. What I'm saying now is everything I heard from my mom, word to word. So it's her words. She was taking, they put the bag and tied it so you will not see anything. And all the people there, they're wearing masks because they don't want you to see them faces. I think they are afraid of revenge.
You go on in your note that my mom got tortured with electric shock. Yes. Because Russians thought she knew the secrets and positions of the so-called Ukrainian Nazis.
They were asking my mom, she said me they were torturing her with electric shock and asking her where are Ukrainian Nazis. So she really couldn't even understand what they were asking. Like above, like there is no Nazis in Ukraine. Ukrainian Nazis, it's a nonsense. She told me that she was hearing a lot. People were screaming because of the tortures and because of pain. If it's a man, they will break the ribs and just leave you in your cell and you're suffering from the pain and from the internal bleeding, I think, and it's really fire. They shave women. First of all, they shave the hair. They are breaking the noses for women. They were making photos of, they will tie you and make photo. They will make the people too. And my mom took off all clothes and make photo. She made up a game to survive this in the evening. And when she was lying down, she was, as she told me, watching movies. She will close her eyes.
That is that I love you, Scarlett. In spite of you and me and the whole silly world going to pieces around us, I love you. Because we're alike.
Remember some really old favorite movie she liked? And watching it inside her head, that will take her mind off everything. And it was really good for her that she was doing this. I will be going to bed this day and I still don't have my sister. And tomorrow I will be waking up and I still don't have my sister. And it's 6 days already she's there, and I cannot imagine what they are doing to her, and she knows nothing. And she did nothing. Really sorry, it makes me sick thinking I literally physically hate Putin. It makes me sick. I cannot talk. I cannot breathe.
It's an annual spectacle. Military hardware rolls through the center of Moscow. This is part of a rehearsal for the Victory Day parade, which this year comes at a time of war. I still wanted to see this beautiful sight, the power, and to be proud of my Russia and my army, this woman said.
Sometimes I see something from Russian people. I don't know why they hate us so much. Why? I pray, I ask everyone to pray for my sister because she did nothing. She doesn't deserve this. No one deserves this, actually. But she's 6 days. She's 6 days there.
Instead, many Russians remain in awe of the power on display at home and believe that when it comes to their military, there's no other option but victory.
I don't know why they hate us so much. Why? Why?